So I have in fact returned to this map. I think the mic's working, I don't really know. It's fine. But yes, so we left off, these guys died, you probably watched it, I can't want to explain it, if not just watch it. Um, so we're starting off here, and the pink guys up here. They had a bit of a, how do you say, a feud of sorts. And they kind of broke off their little uh, buddy alliance. But instead these guys formed a new one, so it's all good for them. With the brown guys here. Um, these guys stick with them. So that's all fun. And these guys fade into non-existence. As I was saying, these guys form the United Kingdom of the pink guys, and all the provinces join together. They have an actual name, I just can't bother, so I'm writing law for the other thing I put out yesterday. It's going pretty well. I'll give a little sneak peek if you guys want. You guys. I'll do it at the end. Actually, I won't do it at the end, so I won't do it in one video. Anyways, just get on with it. So they form this, and there's pretty much no resistance. They just form their own power. So they're pretty strong now. Went from the little guy to the big guy. They've got muskets and everything. Um. Yes. Sorry. What was my point? They just did that. And resistance grows pretty strong here. The grey guys go to put it down. Doesn't go too well. They revolt. Now they're their own thing down here. And these grey guys in a pretty bad position. These brown guys manage better with it because they're more brutal, to be honest with you. They've got more men. So they put it down and annex it to their territory. And they say to these guys, hey, we don't want to be friends anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. Okay, I'm stopping. That was a base Toy Story reference. Anyways, they do that. I forgot they existed. And they do that. And then they declare war on them. And these guys are in a very sad position. So they kind of have to let it happen. It's very sad for them. And then they fall back to here. And they say, hey man, this is a river here. And our shattered forces will be able to hold this for a long while. And we'll even give some of these muskets we have of these guys from being friends with them before. If you just leave us a bit of land. And they said yes. They know they can't garrison this, so they can only garrison so much. So they pull back. They give them a bit of land for the muskets, but they ultimately keep the valuable stuff here. This land's not too valuable, and they form their own little government here. All these grey guys are pretty sad. And up here, yeah, these brown guys are getting pretty huge now. Anyways, over here, this stuff's about unstables you'd expect. So these red guys say, hey, well, let's just introduce this into our territory for everyone that starts complaining. So they start doing that. Until instability hits the realm. And they thought they're invincible, but they've been doing this for too long. And these guys here, who they've been underrepresenting in their little parliament system, finally rebels against them. And they're quite a lot of support, because it's not just those who rebel, it's also the support of their religion and their language, which they spread out. So all these sort of colonies over here join in. This bit here, which was theirs historically, joins in. So it's a pretty big revolution, and these guys aren't prepared for it. They pull entirely out of here, fall back. These orange guys get this, lovely for them. These pink guys get this back. These other, like lilac, there you go. They take over this. These little hungry hearts of iron colour guys take over this. These blue guys go to take this, but then everyone says if you take a bit of land, they kill you because you've ruined all of our lives. So instead, these just stay kind of put. They just exist. And then they sign a peace with these guys because they said, yeah, fair enough. We can't really deal with you. we'll just accept your terms. So they do so. And let's make this actually united. So these red guys just took a hit, unfortunately for them. But they still live on, still fairly stable in whatever remains of them, which is quite a lot. And they let this be because it's too expensive to hold. More too expensive to hold for what they get. And then they remain, they're still alive, unlike the blue guys, still pretty powerful. Much more regional now, rather than full continentally. But yeah, they still exist, and that's all that matters. Okay, now moving on to the New World. Or what will be the New World. Pink guys here. Hey, there's an island here, we took it over. Other pink guys here, purple guys. Hey, I want to look some more islands, and then and they meet up. Big naval battle ensues, and they chase him back. No garrison force, and they take it over. Now the New World's been discovered, and it's all like, yo, they tell their friend, give us some muskets, we want to go conquer this. So they join up, and then these guys are like, hey, we heard it from there, and this is where the land scramble begins. Hold on, I just don't know what I was going to say. It's been long enough, I don't really know why these guys have got a line now, but they've integrated it by now. What on earth? I've never seen that before. Anyways, they've integrated it by now. And the land scramble will ensue next time, probably. Oh, these guys exist. I don't really know what the point of them existing is, but they do exist. Okay, 7 minutes. I do have time for what I want to see. Which was, in fact... Oh, now was it worse than I've wrapped this up into a point that makes sense, so just juggling around and people falling and going bigger. Sorry, mate. I figured out. It's basically now, yes. Yes, indeed. These pink fellas here, yeah, they say, do you want to join us? Actually, we're really similar colours to them, guy. Oh, no, we're not that similar. Do you want to join in with us? If not, we'll fight you. And then they said no. So it's making this region even more unstable. They just start walking in. And then they start, it's just a war, no one being weird. But to be honest, no one here's got a standing military, it's just citizen militias. So there you go, there's a war there. These guys over here want their land back, so they do the same. But these guys don't really exist, I'm gonna be honest, they're just kind of there. And these guys say, hey, we want some land off you too, so we're gonna try and get involved in that. And we want some land off you guys, so we're gonna try and get involved in that. And it's all just a big mess. And because of this, everyone's like, hey, we can do colonialism not over there, because we don't really know what the point that is yet, when we can do it here. So these purple guys get a bright idea of saying, hey, we want to fulfill the legacy of the other guys that took over all the land that we used to be a part of. And they just started rushing. And they set up a few of their own little things here. In the end, controlling the entirety of the bay, which they said they will return in due course, but who knows if that's actually going to happen. So yeah, we had the total collapse of that. Not very good. But next time, tomorrow, there will be interactions here finally. Oh, so yes.